Welcome back, gamers. It's been a long time, but I'm back checking out games. Today we have a little push-your-luck dice rolling type of game, kind of like Farkle, with a Japanese theme pasted on top. Of course, if you already know how to play or know what's in it, you can click the box to jump right to my conclusions. Otherwise, let's find out what's in the box and how you play the game.
It's board games with PeedMont.
Inside of Sutakku, you're going to find this overly large box with very plain black and white instructions. A little travel baggie with this handy-dandy piece of cardboard puzzle, which kind of explains to you what each of the symbols on the dice mean. Go figure, it means 1 through 6, just like a normal dice. A little bag. Maybe 12 or 13 of these chunky dice with all of the unique Asian characters on there, Japanese characters rather, that mean 1 through 6. You can find some score pads, which aren't really necessary, but okay. And finally some of these cards, which give you a little extra challenge during the game. We've never actually used them, they're kind of weird, but nice little addition. In Sutakku, you're going to take 3 dice and give them a roll. From there, you basically have to take at least 2 of them and stack them in numerical ascending order. So in this case, I would take a 2 and a 3, and they're stacked, and that could go again. Of course, each turn you have a chance to keep rolling to add to your score, or you can stop and basically score the top number times the number of dice you have. So in this case, with 2 dice with a 3 on top, I would score 6 points. Of course, if you manage to stack on top of a 5, say you rolled on this point 2 5s, or 5 and a 6, I could take the 5 and the 6 and add those up. You get an additional 50 points for doing that. You get an additional 100 points for stacking on top of a 6. And then anytime if you roll and you can't stack on top of the stack, you can re-roll 2 of the dice to try it afterwards, and you get 1 of those per turn before you bust. And that's basically Sutakku. You roll the dice, hopefully you get some numbers that you can use and stack them up. And that's it. I guess my personality, I like to try and do challenging things, I guess. And the game is not easy. I guess the point of the game is to stack up this big stack and see if you can stack all of them. If you get all of the dice stacked in one turn, I think you get a 200-point bonus, which is cool, and it has never happened as we've been playing it. But that is the thing that brings me back to it. Now, I'm a little sad. You know, it's got this Japanese theme pasted on it, and basically all they've done is change the faces of the dice to a character that represents 1 through 6. They could have added a little theme maybe to it, to, I don't know, some elements. Maybe earth goes on top of, you know, or trees go on top of earth, fire goes on top of that, or something like that, that could represent this circular, I don't know, hierarchy or something like that, which would have added a little something to it. Because at this point, I feel like these could have just been numbered dice, and all I'm doing is looking for the right numbers. And the second thing that, well, the point of this game is called Sutakku. The point, it seems to be to make these big stacks. You get a lot of points for just being able to stack on top of a 5 or stack on top of a 6, and I understand that's a push your luck element, but the points that you get from that seem significantly more than the points for stacking a large stack. So, if I had to have 4 dice, you know, from the first turn I rolled, my second dice is a 5, and my second turn I rolled, I'd be able to stack another 5. I have 4 dice, I get a 50, 70-point turn for only stacking 4, whereas you can have a really large, you know, 6 dice with a 6 on top, and you only get 36 points, significantly less. And I don't really like that if the theme of this is to try and stack the dice in something cool. But other than that, it's a push your luck dice game. I like rolling dice, so that's always a good thing. The dice are nice and thick. The little board, it's kind of interesting, and it helps people that might not be able to remember what symbols mean 1 through 6. But altogether, I typically go to other push your luck dice rolling games if I'm choosing to play one.